As you know, the function of muscle is to generate movement. Now, in order for a muscle to do that, it has to be attached somewhere. If you had a muscle that were hanging out in space like this, it's not going to be able to do anything because it's not attached to anything. Similarly, if you have a muscle that's attached in one spot, like let's say it's attached right here on this bone, but then the other end of the muscle is hanging out in space, that's not going to do you any good either. So muscles have to have at least 2 attachment points. But let's think about it. If a muscle were attached here and attached here, that's a cute little muscle, but how are you going to move anything with that? If the attachment points are both on the humerus and there's no joint in between, you can't bend the humerus. If you bend the humerus too much, it breaks, and then you're in a cast, and then you can't play your sport for 6 to 8 weeks. So not only does a muscle have to be attached in 2 different places, it also has to cross a joint. So let's take a muscle, attach it here, and attach it here. Now, we have a muscle that has 2 different attachment points and crosses a joint. So when that muscle does its job, it's going to be able to bend the elbow. That's muscle concept number 2. Muscles have to have at least 2 attachment points, and they have to cross at least 1 joint.